Previously on Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror.
Glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders while tied to a chair. Just as I'd hoped. A secret room. Nico!
I should have known you'd be trouble the moment I saw you.
Look, I can explain everything.
Get in that cell, now.
And what if I refuse?
He'll shoot you.
Hi guys, Kazra, welcome back to Broken Sword 2. We survived the boat being blown up by a helicopter, and we've now arrived at a lovely treehouse. That's the word I was looking for. Treehouse. And I'm just going to take this vine while I'm here. Pretty sure you need to take this with. And George in his infinite pockets.
That vine rope could be useful.
It could be. It could be. These like early 90s, like 3D animation mixed with hand-drawn art. It's kind of strange.
It seemed to be working just fine.
Some guy playing his organ.
The iron rim of the water wheel would have torn the skin from my fingers if I touched it.
Yeah, don't touch it then. Cross. Oh.
It was heavy. I guess that was intentional.
Yeah, I remember this guy's like a missionary or something.
Hello? Anyone home?
Apparently not.
It was a pile of damp leaves.
I think I remember what to do. I think you have to make a fire and smoke the guy out.
Nope. It was a pile of damp leaves.
Right.
It seemed to be working just fine.
Let's see. So we need to get the guy's attention. Is the essential gist of this. Ah, there we go. Put that.
Placed the bank statement over the damp leaves.
Ah, hang on a minute. It's something like that. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, that's what I was doing. You supposed to? Oh, I was doing it on the pump. Okay, I was right. I knew what I was doing. George Stobbart, arsonist.
As I held the fetish to the iron rim of the wheel, a shower of sparks cascaded onto the leaves.
There we go.
Quick, man! Put out that fire! I got a sick woman up here!
Sorry, Father, but I needed to attract your attention.
Yeah, stamp it out, George.
Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Stobbart, George Stobbart.
I'm Father Hubert. I don't suppose you speak French.
Huh? Why do you want to know that?
I found a young woman with a fever by the river this morning. The poor girl is close to death, and there's nothing I can do for her but pray. I don't understand her, but I think she's speaking French.
Hang on. That must be Nico.
Yep, he's got Nico. Right, very quickly, I'm going to put the sound into mono because of the. There we go. Because of the annoying voice thingy. Right, let's talk about Nico.
That's my girlfriend you've got in your treehouse. What's the matter with her?
She's been bitten by a venomous river snake.
Oh, shit.
Can't you do something for her? There's a cure, isn't there?
I ran out of penicillin and morphine years ago, but the local people speak of a root which they believe will counteract the poison.
Right.
Where can I find this route?
I don't know. But maybe the shaman at the village can tell us.
Will you show me the way to the village?
Me? Oh, but I can't.
Can't? Nico's life depends on it.
You're right. Of course I should, despite my own guilt and shame. But I can't go as a representative of God with a priest collar.
A creased collar? You mean you'd put your personal attire higher than the life of a sick woman?
I will not go to that village looking anything but my best.
Give me your collar. I'm sure I can find a way to press it.
What a knob.
Thank you, my son. In the meantime, I must contemplate my sermon.
Right. Of course.
There was obviously more than a creased collar bothering the priest.
Yeah. Bit dodgy. Right. Put it in the
The
press.
stones were too heavy to turn by hand.
Yeah, I know that. We get the cross, we stick it in there. It's quite obvious what to do.
The leverage from the cross allowed me to turn one of the stones, but the other one remained stationary.
Aha. Okay. Ah, this is the vine. This is where the vine comes in. Tie them up between the two. Yeah, see? Using my noodle. Using the old noodle.
The vine provided a drive belt to connect the two stones.
Yes. Then you put the collar in.
So there I was, hundreds of miles from civilization, doing the housework for a priest. It's a strange world.
Yeah, I agree. And then we use the cross and we decrease the collar. Just like that.
The
Ta-da!
press worked surprisingly well on the collar.
And we acted quickly so we could save Nico's life. Give me the collar. Right, Priesty Boo, I got your collar.
Here's your collar, Father.
Much better, right?
Thank you, George. You'd probably think it a little odd of me to make such a fuss.
Yes.
Oh no, if I'd been living in the jungle for 11 years, I'd be completely screwy too.
Screwy? Yes, perhaps I am. Ever since my last visit to that village.
Right, let's go get
Now
the root,
you've got
please.
your collar back, will you take me to the village?
I've still not finished my sermon.
Look, Father, I still don't know why you're so reluctant to visit that village, and it's none of my business. Whatever the reason, it can't be more important than saving Nico's life.
You're right.
Yep.
I must be crazy.
Yes.
We must make haste if we're to reach the village before nightfall.
Yep.
By
Okay.
the time we reached the village, it was sunset.
Hey up, lads. How's it going?
Hello, boys. Glad to see you're still wearing the underpants. What?
They're the best Christmas present we ever had, Father. Mine are too tight.
Well, we all have our cross to bear. This is George. He has a request to make. I'm afraid I can't stay. Good luck, George.
Bye. He's... Okay, we'll find out why he's so reluctant to stay.
That's a relief. I never feel comfortable with him about.
Me neither. These damn pants keep riding right up my butt.
So, what do you want?
My girlfriend has been bitten by a snake.
So, everyone in my family has been bitten by snakes.
I was bitten by a dormouse once.
She's real sick. I hoped your wise man might have medicine.
Wise man? You must have the wrong village.
Father Hubert said there was a wise man in the village who could help me.
Ooh, he must mean the old man, the shaman.
Oh, yeah, that one.
I'd like to see the shaman, please.
You can't just go walking in there and demand to speak to the shaman.
Why not?
You have to observe the protocol. The shaman demands tribute.
Tribute? You mean like a gift?
That's right.
The eternal question. What do you give a man who has everything?
Dog
Here,
biscuits.
He'll like these biscuits.
Have dog biscuits. Would you like my dog biscuits? I offer them to everybody.
If you say so.
Am I going to lose my dog biscuits? Did I accidentally pick the right thing first time? I think I might have accidentally picked the thing. I was joking.
He liked the biscuits, especially the black ones.
I was
He wants
joking.
to know if you've any more.
I got 'em back. Okay. Off we go. Let's quickly talk to the guard first. Oh.
Are you going to stand by and let my girlfriend die?
Of course not. What do you think we are, savages?
We'll start the preparations for a cremation feast.
Oh.
Give me a clue. What kind of things does your shaman like? Does he have a hobby, a favorite sport?
You insult us. The shaman lives on a higher plane.
Oh,
Right.
right. Maybe a book would be more suitable. Or a jigsaw puzzle? Don't you just hate choosing presents for people you don't know?
Yeah, agreed. I think he let me through anyway. Yeah, he let me through. Okay.
Stop. This is a...
Okay, maybe not.
There wasn't much point in sending the empty box back
Oh,
to the shaman.
he ate them all. The Coyote Stone.
This stone is what brought me here.
That's a spirit stone. I wouldn't touch it if I was you.
You're right. It could be cursed.
Well, bit late for that. Oh, lipstick. Would you like some
Would
lipstick?
your wise man have any use for lipstick?
Not in that color.
Haven't you anything in black?
Of course I don't.
What about the worm? My little buddy.
I know it's not much, but I want your shaman to have this.
Do you expect him to eat that?
He's an old man, you know. He might choke.
Put the stone in the dog biscuit box.
I put the Mayan stone in the empty box.
He'll know what the Mayan stone is then. Right, okay.
Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
My thinking is if he sees the stone, he
give
might
them to
understand the gravity of the situation, you know. That's my thoughts.
The shaman wants to talk to you.
Yeah,
Well, it's been nice to talk to you guys.
yeah. These guys are all right in my books. It's a bit weird calling them Indians or Native Americans. Oh.
Hi, my name's George Stobbart.
Please, sit down. Welcome, George.
Thanks.
Hi.
It has long been foretold that a white man would bring the Coyote Stone to this village.
George is like the whitest man you can think of. He is literally white personified. Look at how he's travelled. Look at him. Look at him.
My girlfriend's been bitten by a snake.
And you want me to heal her?
That's the idea. Can you do it?
I'm not sure. My gums aren't what they used to be.
Oh.
Listen, my girlfriend's in a coma. Please, old man, give me the root.
What root?
Father Hubert told me of a root which could cure the bite of the river snake.
There's nothing sacred with these people. That was a secret, known only to members of my tribe.
If that root is my chance of saving Nico's life, then I want it. Fast.
There is time yet, George Stobbart. Time to learn why you were called here.
Right, okay.
Why is Father Hubert so
Yeah, why is
reluctant
he?
to visit the village?
I don't know. He used to come here a lot, but then he just stopped. You'd think he'd want to spend some time with his kids.
There you go. There's a reason man sired some kids.
Did you say Father Hubert has kids?
3 girls and 5 boys. by
Bloody
now.
hell.
All conceived in the same week at the Feast of the Monkey Dance.
Dude got busy. Holy crap. That'll be why then. Would you
I
like
don't
some-
suppose this would be any use to you.
It sure would. This wax on a stick will change our lives.
What do you want it for?
To decorate our bodies for the monkey dance.
Okay, you can have the lipstick.
Fine. If I listen to your story, then will you give me the root?
The eel travels far, but still returns to the place of his spawning.
And look, I'm running a tight schedule, so can you skip the riddles?
Alright.
Many years ago, when the world was young, the great god and king Quetzalcoatl was defeated by trickery and deceit. His enemy Tezcatlipoca took his place as leader and demanded terrible human sacrifices. A group of loyal priests found a way to trap Tezcatlipoca. But his powers were so great, they knew he would not remain trapped forever. His time of incarceration would end with the eclipse, which marked the close of the Fifth Age.
Oh.
So the priests fashioned 3 obsidian stones which contained the power to seal the mirror for all time. But before the stones could be put in place, they were seized by the invading Spanish.
But how did they trap Tez, the evil god?
They built a pyramid which they told Tezcatlipoca was dedicated to him. At its center, they fashioned a huge mirror of perfectly smooth obsidian. Luring him into the pyramid with praise and flattery, they used sorcery to ensnare him in the mirror.
Used his own vanity against him.
There's an eclipse of the sun due very soon, isn't there?
Yeah, like 9
Correct.
days?
The eclipse which marks the ending of the Fifth Age will come before the next full moon.
Less than 2 weeks. I didn't really believe that Tezcatlipoca would return, but I figured Karzak's plans were in some way connected. What happened to the stones?
They were taken by the Spanish to the coastal town that is now called Cuaramonte City. Only 1 stone reached Spain. The other 2 fell into the hands of buccaneers. The Jaguar stone was captured by an English captain, El Draco. The Eagle stone was taken by a pirate called Ketch. The 3rd stone, the Coyote stone, reached Spain safely.
That's the one
That
we've
is
got.
The stone in your possession.
The Jaguar stone.
Tell me more about the Jaguar stone.
Many centuries ago, the port of Cuaramonte was entered by a ship flying Spanish colors. The captain, the man known as El Draco, sent soldiers ashore. Only when the soldiers arrested the mayor did the people realize that they were English privateers. The mayor was held hostage while the soldiers looted and plundered the city. Amongst the treasures they stole was the Jaguar stone.
Yeah. So Francis Drake stole it, and then the other one is...
Where is the Jaguar stone now?
I suppose
Ketch is
El
a
Draco
pirate.
took it back to his homeland, across the Great Sea.
To England.
England.
Yep.
Tell me more about the Eagle stone.
The stone was loaded onto a galleon with many valuable artifacts plundered by the Spanish.
And they did a lot of
Shortly
plundering.
After leaving harbor, a terrible squall blew up and damaged the ship. The ship was intercepted by a bloodthirsty pirate, Captain Ketch. Ketch made short work of overpowering the crew, stealing the treasure, and sinking the Spanish ship.
Where's
Right.
the Eagle stone now?
Nobody knows for sure. Ketch retired from piracy and bought an island in the Caribbean.
Right.
What do I do when I find the stones?
Bring them here to me and I shall prepare you. The stones must be taken to the heart of the pyramid. Only there can they be used to seal the gate by which Tezcatlipoca will return to this world.
Aha.
Suppose I was to believe there was anything in your story, other than the rambling delusions of a seriously wacky old man.
I think you should believe it, George.
Suppose I was to swallow it, hook, line, and kitchen sink. What then?
Then you would see that the fate of the human race rests upon your shoulders.
Again.
Do I get anything to help me combat Tezcatlipoca?
Like what?
Well, a magical weapon?
Get real, George.
Yeah.
Now do I get the root?
Here, take it. Make haste if you wish to save the girl's life. The hummingbird sings to me of death to come.
Now you're talking in riddles again. Listen, is it okay if I crash here? I've got no chance of finding my way through the jungle in the dark.
You're welcome, but you probably won't get much sleep. Tonight's the night of the monkey dance.
Giant sex party! Basically.
I left the village at dawn and stumbled back through the jungle in a post-party daze. It was just like sneaking back to my parents' house when I was younger. Except Oakland didn't have monkeys or parrots.
Right, okay. So, route. We put the cone under the thing here.
The cone was ideal as a makeshift container.
And then we take the root, stick it in the press. Press the root, which looks like bacon in there for some reason. Press the bacon. Make bacon juice.
As the liquid was squeezed from the root, it collected in the cone.
And then we make Nico drink bacon juice. Hey Nico, would you like some bacon fat? I got some bacon fat. Making some bacon sarnies and kept a bit back for you. Just in case you wanted to neck it, you know.
Look, Hubert, the antidote.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give it to the girl, quickly.
We go off on our whirlwind tour of the world looking for stones.
Nico. Here, drink this.
Tastes like shit. You like bacon grease?
George, it's horrible.
Just swallow it down. Okay, try and rest now, darling. You'll need all your strength when we go after the other 2 stones.
Other stones?
Yeah.
What other stones? What have you gotten me into now, George Stobbart?
The patient is sounding more like her old self already.
After flying across the Caribbean Sea.
Nico recovered quickly from her fever.
Excellent. Oh yeah.
To save time, we decided to split up and look for each stone independently. I traced the pirate Ketch to a remote island in the Caribbean. With the fortune he'd amassed from piracy, he'd retired to a place that was later called Ketch's Landing.
Ta-da! We made it to Ketch's Landing. Ah, look, there's a surveyor here. Excuse me. You tosspot?
Hi, is this Ketch's Landing?
Yeah, that's right.
My name's George Stobbart. You're a surveyor, right, Mr.
Bronson. And of course I'm a surveyor. Why the hell else would I have a theodolite?
I don't know. Hobby, maybe?
Yeah, right. What brings you here, anyway?
I'm searching for an ancient Mayan artifact.
What is it? Some kind of jewel?
No, it's obsidian. A black stone with supposedly mystic powers.
You're nuts.
Spoilers, this guy's an asshole.
Look at this. An article about a total eclipse of the sun.
Oh, yeah? Listen, I don't want to be rude, but it just comes natural. I really don't care.
Told ya.
This is similar to the stone I'm looking for.
What makes you think you'll find it here?
Because when the stones were stolen in the 17th century...
Hold it! The stones have been lost for 300 years?
Approximately.
Yeah.
And you're hoping to find them again? You're nuts. And why here?
A wise old Indian shaman told me he saw the stones in a vision.
Ha ha. That's rich. Listen, I got work to do, okay?
Catch you later, Bronson.
Yeah. As I say, spoilers, that guy's a dickhead.
It looked like a set of plans.
Can we have a look at the plans? He's probably going to be really pissed if we try and look at the plans.
I just had to sneak a look at those plans.
Hey, get out of there.
You know, wherever I go, I hear those words. Paris, Syria, Ireland, or Spain. Makes no difference.
What do you think you're doing?
I was trying to show some interest in your project.
He's not very happy with that, apparently. We nick his theodolite. Oh wait, he's looking through it too! He's looking through my head!
I didn't want a fishing net.
Why? You've got loads of other shit in your inventory, George. Why would you not want a fishing net? Right, there's a little boy on the dock here. Go chat to him.
You want to buy some fish?
Nah, I don't like fish. What's your name?
Rio. It means river. What about you?
George. It means...
It just means George.
Well, it's just a name.
Average white guy, George Stobbart, report for duty.
Is it true that Captain Ketch lived around here?
That's right. That's his house up on the hill.
Aha.
It's a museum now.
Yeah? That's exactly what I need. Thanks, kid.
You won't get inside, you know. The old ladies close it down.
Oh.
What do you know about Captain Ketch?
Just what everybody knows around here. He was a pirate and get himself hung.
Oh. About the old ladies.
Who are these old ladies you mentioned?
Miss
Relatives?
Frost and Miss Mina Ketch.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Branson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. They kind of regret it, you know. The man's a crook.
Why is he?
Will you help me get those plans?
I don't want to go nowhere near that man. He promised to drown me when he found the fish I left in his sleeping bag.
No school today?
No, sir.
What about your education?
I can fish, sail, and swim. I've been looking after myself since I was 6, and I'm bilingual.
Aren't you a little overqualified for a beach bum?
Well, you know, there's a lot of competition.
I mean, you know, kid's doing all right.
Do you know anything about pirate treasure?
Man, that's all stories. There's no such thing as a real pirate treasure.
Yeah, there is. Okay, if I remember rightly, if we give him... Let's go talk to the old ladies. I remember what you have to give him. You guys are not going to like it, by the way. You're not going to like it. Kitty cat! Hey, Meow Meow.
Hi, Puss. Want to play? Hey, cat. Watch where you're putting those claws.
Yeah. Right, let's talk to the ladies.
Hi, my name's George Stobbart.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stobbart. Would you care for tea?
Oh, yeah.
No, thank you, ma'am.
No, what?
I don't like tea.
What? Fuck, right. Just, right, that's it. It's over. I'm just quitting the game now. Right, that's it. Done. Done. Alright, I'll continue.
Can you tell me anything about Captain Ketch?
More than you can tell me about your great-great-great-great-grandfather, no doubt.
You're his descendants?
Certainly. Captain Ketch was born in Dorset, England, in the reign of King Henry VIII. His family were undistinguished farmers, but young Frederick Ketch decided to go to sea.
We have plenty of seamen in our family, Mr. Stobbart.
Are you interested in history, Mr. Stobbart?
She said seaman. Yeah, I'm interested in history.
Yes, I am. You were telling me about Captain Ketch. Do go on.
Oh, yes. He sailed under Hawkins.
Jim Hawkins?
John Hawkins, one of the great traders of the Elizabethan age. In 1568, Frederick Ketch was a young man serving aboard the Jesus, Hawkins' flagship. They sailed from England to Africa and across the wide Atlantic to these islands. Ketch was never to see the shores of England again.
I mean, it is a lot brighter here. More blue sky.
How come Ketch never made it home?
Because the Spaniards sank the Jesus in an act of treachery.
Bloody
You said
Spaniards.
Hawkins' fleet traded between Africa and the Indies. What was it they were trading?
Black men with no shirts.
You have
Slavery.
to understand, Mr. Stobbart, that this was the 16th century.
But that doesn't alter the fact that Hawkins and Ketch were slavers and pirates.
Would it surprise you to learn that Hawkins was also a devoutly religious man?
He transported slaves in a ship named after Jesus Christ. In my book, that makes him a hypocrite.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%, George. George's face is me right now. That is my face right now. Most people who claim to be deeply religious are
What
hypocrites,
happened
to be
to
fair.
Ketch? Was he killed?
Oh no, he got away and returned to this island, to this very house.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum.
Cool.
Is it true Frederick Ketch was a pirate?
Frederick Ketch was emphatically not a pirate.
They hanged him, you know. Down there on the beach in front of his family. Didn't bother with a trial. Just whipped him out from his breakfast table and hoisted him up in chains.
Oh, right.
Well, if he wasn't a pirate, what did they hang him for?
Envy. Pure green-eyed envy. He had been a successful privateer, you see, and had accumulated great wealth.
As rich as a mink in a paddock.
Shut up, Mina.
Yes,
Yeah.
Frost.
The small-minded governor and his lackeys wanted his money, trumped up some ridiculous charge about breaking the conditions of his letter of marque, and hanged him like a common thief. The blackguards!
So, a little bit of a history lesson. Privateers and pirates are essentially the same thing, except for a privateer has a piece of paper from the crown, or from whatever monarchy they represented, that said they were allowed to plunder certain things. So, for instance, in the Elizabethan era, Sir Francis Drake was a privateer because he had a letter from Elizabeth stating that he was allowed to plunder, say, for instance, Spanish and French ships. If you plundered anything else, that was piracy. But anything under it was basically legalized piracy. There you go. Very quick history lesson. Do what you want with that information.
Letter of marque?
The document that permitted him to engage and destroy the enemies of the crown.
That's
the
it.
difference between a lawful privateer and a pirate.
Yep.
Yoo-hoo! Sorry, Frost.
Why didn't Ketch just say, take a hike, guys, I've got a pirating license?
Frederick Ketch was not a pirate.
But he did show them his letter of marque.
But they destroyed it and hanged him anyway.
That happened a lot. There was a lot of privateers, who plundered ships and then were made scapegoats. There was a particular one who was made a scapegoat because he accidentally plundered a ship of some African royalty, and although he was legally allowed to do it because it was a French ship, it caused diplomatic issues between Britain and the this province that they were trying to trade for spices and things like that. Just pre-colonial days. And he was executed for it, and they conveniently lost his letter of marque. Anyway, this is stuff I know. I know about this kind of stuff. Let's just get with the game, shall we?
Is that your cat?
Yes, it is.
That's Ruddles.
Oh,
Do you like cats, Mr. Stobbart?
I love cats.
You bet. Especially spit roast.
Oh, George! Fuck off. You ain't coming near my Gizmo. Or my Freddy.
I've been talking to Rio, the little fisher boy.
I'll thank you not to mention that little wretch in my presence.
Dirty little whelk. Nasty fishy boy.
That will do, Mina.
I gather you don't have much time
I think
for the
he's
little boy.
That
ace.
child is a delinquent, Mr. Stobbart.
Yeah, well, he's only, what, 11, maybe?
A knave with one hand on the tops.
What is it about Rio that you don't like, Miss Frost?
Well, once upon a time, he and Emily...
Be quiet this instant, Mina.
What can you tell me about Emily?
Emily? What business can she be of yours?
Her parents were killed in a typhoon.
Oh.
We, as her only living relatives, took it upon ourselves to raise the child.
It's good to know Charity isn't dead.
Oh, but she is. Washed overboard in the typhoon.
Mr. Stobbart wasn't
Oh.
talking about Emily's mother. He was being sarcastic.
Yep.
What else can you tell me about Emily?
How dare you pry into our family in this way? I refuse to answer any more of your impertinent questions.
Right. There's a marker up there.
The flagpole had some sort of technical gadget on the end.
It's a reflector for surveying.
The ladder extended easily.
Go up the ladder. They're going to tell me off for that.
You there? What are you doing?
Pardon me, ladies. I was just going to climb your ladder. I'm helping Bronson.
Oh, you're not like him, are you? He's very polite, isn't he, Frost? And he has dimples when he smiles.
Bronson's a dickhead. Just saying.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the sisters.
Right, okay, right. Back to Rio. Rio's going to be my little accomplice in what I'm planning, you see.
Tell me about your friend Emily.
Why are you so interested in Emily Ketch?
Emily Ketch? A descendant of Captain Ketch, the pirate?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't bother you?
Why should it? We don't responsible for our ancestors.
He's right.
Do you know anything about a forthcoming eclipse?
No, but that explains why the weather's about to get real bad.
Rio, it's a beautiful day. There's no more than a whisker of cloud in the sky.
Trust me, man, it's going to get real bad.
Yeah, he knows. Right, we give him the worm.
What you got there?
I didn't think the kid would be interested in that.
He wants some bait for his thing, I think. We have to give it to him eventually. Like most places to start with, we have to kind of just talk to everybody, get a lay of the land. Unfortunately, we have to talk to Bronson again.
What do you think of Rio?
Fish boy? If he comes near me again, I'll throttle the little squirt.
Calm down. What's he ever done to you?
Sock me in the back of my skull with some kind of fish, that's what.
Tell me about the two old ladies.
Who? The Ketch sisters. One of them's crazy as a coot, and the other will turn you to stone if you're not careful.
What are you doing with the theodolite?
Surveying the old house. I got great plans for this place.
Oh, yeah?
You bet. Take a look around. What do you see?
Paradise.
I see opportunity. This place is ripe for development.
I like it just the way it is.
And that's where we differ. You see, Mr. Stobbart, I'm what you might call a man of vision. I see a great future for Ketch's Landing, and it all starts here, with that house.
Can I take a look at your plans?
No way. What interest would they be to you,
Yeah,
anyhow?
I've always had a secret desire to be a surveyor.
You have?
Sure. I mean, you surveyors are just like the great explorers, aren't you? Henry the Navigator, Vasco da Gama, Chris Columbus. Maybe you don't sail uncharted seas or discover new continents, but you're okay.
Just trying to flatter his ego.
Horse shit. You just stay away from those plans, you hear?
How do you survey a house like that?
I've put a target reflector on the end of one of the flagpoles up there on the house. I sight on it from various locations through the theodolite, record the angles along the baseline, and triangulate them to give me the exact position of the target.
Right.
Understand?
Why the end of the flagpole? Wouldn't it have been better on a corner of a wall or something?
Are you a surveyor?
No, my degree's in law.
Then shut up.
Catch you later, Bronson.
Yeah, and we have to basically try and tell the sisters that he's trying to develop their house. They think he's doing it to renovate the museum, but he's not.
Okay, it was time for diversionary tactics.
Uh-huh.
I thought I saw a little girl down on the beach.
You must be mistaken.
He must be mistaken. Mustn't he, Frost?
I'm sure I'm not. A little girl and that young fisher boy.
What? It's not possible. What were they doing?
Oh, the kinds of things that all little boys and girls get up to at their age.
They were
When
kissing.
I was a little girl, we used to play cows and milkmaids.
Well betide you if you're lying to us, Mr. Stobbart. Heaven help you.
Right, now we've got rid of the sisters.
With a creak of ancient corsetry, the sisters sailed majestically over the distant horizon.
Okay. Now to get the marker down.
I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across. I couldn't reach...
You have a look in the window.
The window was... I wasn't going to risk further laceration.
Ah, that's right. We have to give the cat the thong, I think. No, there's something we give him. Oh, That's it.
It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat, but I didn't have the heart. And besides which, those sisters would kill me.
I think you just like...
It was the poison I'd never known.
Would you like the
Hey,
stone?
cat, want to play with this little doll?
Cat's not interested.
It wasn't exactly enthralled.
The worm.
The cat looked at me as if to say, "Why have you brought a dead worm halfway
Oh,
around
we got
the
an
room?"
achievement
I
for
had
that.
no answer.
Show a dead worm to a cat.
Did you see the sisters go by?
Yeah, they wanted to string that Fisher brat up. Of course, I told them where to find him.
A fink as well as a creep. Nice.
But he managed to vanish somehow.
Catch you later, Bronson.
What a lovely man. Right. Sorry, Rio. You'll understand, my man. You're my co-conspirator in this.
I think Bronson is trying to cheat those sweet, vulnerable old ladies.
That's a little unfair, isn't it?
Okay. He's trying to cheat those seriously demented, poisonous old ladies.
Yeah.
You have to admire his acumen.
Can you get me a fish?
Can you let me have a fish, kid?
I thought you say you don't like fish.
It's not for me. It's a present.
For the old ladies? Well, it makes a change from flowers and candy.
No, it's for their cat.
Okay. What do I get out of it?
I can pay you. I've got Quaramontian dollars, French francs, and traveler's checks.
You must be joking. The nearest bank is 3 islands away.
Would you like a thong?
Will you give me a fish if I give you these, Rio, are these ugly, tasteless nylon panties worth a fish?
No, man.
No. Worth a try.
Is this worm worth a fish?
Could be good bait. How did it die?
Tequila.
I think it drowned in tequila.
Just like my Uncle Gabriel. Yeah, I'll have that.
Yeah, you catch me a fish, little man.
Okay, I'll get you a fish. It might take a while, though.
Oh, what you got?
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. Oh, I know all about Mr. Bronson's plans.
All right. And then it says, return to Rio a little later and wait for him to land a bicycle. How long do we have to wait? Maybe if we leave and then come back again. That might be enough. Oh, the ladies are gone. To start. I thought they'd come straight back. Okay, let's try talking to Rio again.
Did you see the weird sisters come by here?
Did I? They look madder than usual, so I hide until they're gone by.
Just as well. They thought you were playing with Emily. Boy, were they steamed.
Emily, you're madder than them.
No luck with a fish?
No, man. They don't want bite. That's 'cause they know there's a storm brewing.
Right.
Storm? I don't think so.
Oh, what'd you get?
Hey, I got a bite.
Yeah!
Have?
It's a big one. A real big one.
Oh,
Reel
hell
him
yeah.
in, Rio. Jeez, it must be a whale or something.
It's a unicycle.
Rustiest whale I ever see.
I still need a fish, Rio.
Okay, make me try again.
Maybe you better change your bait. The only serviceable part of the bicycle's wreck was a rubber inner tube. You just never know when you're going to need stuff like that.
He caught a fish! He caught a fish! Rio caught a fish!
There's a fish, my man.
I can't put it in my pocket while it's flapping about like that.
No problem.
Bonk. Thanks, Rio. You're a legend. Right, so we've got to rub it in a tube. We've got a fish. Let's go and cause some distraction, shall we? Right, so fish for cat. We need is a ball of wool.
Okay, cat. You don't deserve this, but here's a little fish.
Yum, 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 yum. Cat eat fish.
The little monster ate the fish, but never strayed far from the ball.
Okay, climb the ladder, attach the inner tube to the flagpole, attach the fish to the inner tube, and get the ball when the cat moves. Oh, we need to go get another fish from Rio now. God damn it. Thank you. I messed up with the last one. I fed it to the cat directly, which was a bad idea. Which, Rio, you didn't tell me about, by the way. You didn't tell me that. Attach the inner tube to the flagpole. Touch the fish to the inner tube.
I had to do that from the ground.
Oh. Sorry, George. It's a homemade cat toy.
That should get the old cat dancing. I just hoped it didn't give itself a cardiac.
Kitty cat saw the fish. And yoink the ball. And let's go get the... Get the inner tube down. And you can have the fish, cat. Have the fish. There you go. Have fun with that. Go, kitty, go. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Then, if I remember rightly, we have to make ourselves a little slingshot. And use the ball.
I put the ball in the catapult. Took aim.
Go! Boing!
Yes! Okay, so it was a lucky shot, but I'd knocked the theodolite target clean off the end of the flagpole.
Then Bronson's like, what the fuck? Fuck have you done? Here he comes. Uh-oh. Music mean he pissed.
What the hell's going on here?
Hi, Bronson. Nice to see you, too.
You again. Have you been screwing around with my theodolite target?
Yes.
Where is it? I had to climb out of the window to put that one on. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go through all that again.
Not this time. The house is locked up and the sisters aren't here.
Hell's teeth! I'll have to put the spare target on the other flagpole.
Yeah.
A whole morning's work wasted.
Aw.
I'm gonna fix all this, and then I'm gonna fix you, you hear?
Oh.
Fine. I'll be waiting.
Go on, up you go, you twat. And remove the ladder. Ta-da!
Ah!
What you doing, Bronson? Just hanging around?
I'm gonna kill you for this, Stobbart! Get me down from here!
What, so you can kill me? Gee, you talked me out of it, Bronson. I felt a little guilty about leaving Bronson up there. But not much, obviously.
I love your marker, thank you very much.
The marker was a bright, shiny thing, and I have a weakness for bright, shiny things.
Yes, you do, George. You're a magpie.
It wasn't going to be much use without the theodolite, though.
Yeah, we'll go nick that as well. We're just going to steal all of Bronson's stuff now. I can still see him dangling over there. Nick his theodolite. He can fit a whole theodolite in his trousers. Look. What? There we go. Fucking hell. Oh, dear me. Is that a third light in your
Bronson
chance
out
to
of the
just
way,
happy to
I
see
could
me?
finally get a clear look at the plans. Engineers' drawings didn't mean much to me, but one thing was clear. These plans were for a 5-story, 200-roomed, luxury, pirate-themed hotel. Another stain on the bedspread of paradise.
Thank you very much. We're going to give that to the sisters, who conveniently should be back by now. I'm still laughing about the theodolite joke.
You there! Why is Mr. Bronson hanging from that flagpole?
He climbed up there of his own accord.
Then help him, you stupid man! Quickly, before he falls!
I could. Or I'm just going to show you the plans.
Here, Bronson's plans.
Are you ladies?
This means nothing to me.
She's not wearing her reading glasses.
Ah, wait! Yes, I see now. I see it all too clearly. That man is planning to build a huge hotel. Bronson is a confidence trickster.
Yes, he
Here
is.
we have been duped. I'm glad we didn't sign his contract.
Oh, I hate tricksters, especially confident ones.
Come, Nina.
You beat the shit out of him. Go on, girls. Get him. Get him.
Mr. Bronson, you may consider yourself persona non grata.
Yes! Cave Canum!
Kindly disentangle yourself from our flagpole and eject yourself from our property this very minute.
Disentangle! Eject!
Hey, cut that out, you crazy old bat!
How dare you! Mina isn't crazy, she's just engagingly eccentric.
Caging
Yeah,
eccentric.
as a bedbug.
Beat him.
Ouch!
Lovely
Wait.
as this little vista is, I'd be really grateful if you could let me into the museum now.
Certainly, young man. We are most grateful to you for exposing this scoundrel, Mina the Lock.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies.
Stobbart, be a pal. Get these harpies off me.
Nah, I'll leave you with them. I got what I wanted. You could just stay there, you twat. Meanwhile, back in London.
While George was basking in the sun-drenched Caribbean,
Ooh, unlucky.
I went to Dunedin. It was a long shot, but I thought I'd start my search for the Jaguar Stone at the British Museum.
And now we get to play as Nico. And we found it. Here it is. Well, that was a short trip to London.
It was a stone identical in size and style to the Coyote Stone. However, this stone bore the image of a jaguar.
Well, we found it.
The cabinet was locked. It was an obsidian stone with a carving of a jaguar.
Hey girls, how's it going?
Bonjour. I wonder if you could help me.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
What's so funny? Oh, never mind.
They're like the same Japanese tourists that were in Paris. We didn't interact with them in Paris, so... What's in this cabinet? Yeah, unlucky Nico, I'm going to London. I don't envy you at all.
It was a small flat square of polished obsidian. Nothing like the one I was looking for. According to the caption, this was the scrying mirror given to Dr. John Dee by Sir Francis Drake.
Yep. Alright, let's have a chat to the attendant. Excuse me, attendant, I need to borrow one of your priceless artifacts.
Can I help you, miss?
Alright there, governor. Can I help you, miss? I want to talk to you about the stone. If that's alright.
What can you tell me about the scrying mirror?
Ah,
That belonged to the alchemist and part-time Elizabethan spy, Dr. John Dee. It was brought back from the New World by Sir Francis Drake and presented to him. It's Mayan, you know.
I know.
What is a scrying mirror?
It's rather like a crystal ball, and you can't see anything in it. Apparently, he had a partner who used it to talk with angels. If you ask me, you were barking mad.
You were probably barking mad, weren't he?
Have you ever heard of an English sea captain called El Draco?
Yes.
El Draco?
The
Not
Sir
a very
Francis
English
Drake.
name.
I think that's what the Spanish would have called him. It was about the time of the conquistadors.
Sir Francis Drake.
16th century. Oh, I know. That's what the Spanish called Sir Francis Drake.
Francis Drake? Have you got anything here that belonged to him?
Indeed, miss. We have a couple of artifacts he brought back from one of his journeys.
It didn't look anything like the coyote stone. This one was like a little black shaving mirror. Is the scrying mirror the only piece of obsidian Drake gave Dee?
Funny you should ask. There's another called the Jaguar Stone. Dee never liked it, though. Said there were angels in the mirror,
Right.
devils in that stone.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Can you tell me something about the jaguar stone?
Certainly, miss. The so-called Jaguar Stone was brought back from the Americas by Sir Francis Drake and presented, with, as you already know, the more famous scrying mirror, to John Dee. The old loony didn't like the stone, though. Reckoned it was tainted by the devil. Come along, miss. I'll show you the mirror.
Okay.
I've already... Oh, never mind.
He wants to show me the mirror.
There. John Dee's famous scrying mirror, given to him by Francis Drake.
Do you know if this mirror has any relevance to Tezcatlipoca?
Who? Tizletlik... I can't even say it. Ah, there's someone here who'll be able to help you better than me.
Who's that then? Oh, we're Professor
This young
Oubier.
lady has some questions to ask, Professor. I think she's from France.
Professor Oubier?
Eh? What?
You two know each other, do you?
Wait, he's nicked the mirror.
Excuse me, the telephone.
He's nicked the stone. Look, it's not in the case anymore. I was meant to nick the stone.
We meet again.
Mademoiselle, France, eh?
Yes, I believe that's where you live, Professor.
I have a house there, on the outskirts of Paris, but I haven't been back for many months.
What can you tell me about the Jaguar Stone, Professor?
It's obsidian, from the Chichen Itza region.
This is awkward.
Professor Oubier, your taxi's here.
If you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to at the docks.
He's nicked the stone. He's half-inched it. He's 5-finger discounted it.
Can you answer me some questions about the Jaguar Stone?
What a prick.
Certainly, miss. If you just step this way.
Look, he's nicked it. He's used the key. Oh, I was just getting into my...
It's gone. Some sods half-inched it.
He's half-inched it. There we go.
Stolen it, miss. Never mind. The silent alarm will have been tripped. I'm
He's
afraid
nicked it.
nobody can leave until our crack security team gets here.
How long will that take?
Could be a while. I think it's their tea break.
Yeah, that's
The
fair.
thief could be miles away by then.
Don't you worry about that, miss. Just don't try to leave.
It was too much of a coincidence that Oubier showed up and the stone promptly disappeared. I
Yeah.
didn't have time for their crack security team to finish their tea. I had to get after him.
It was Oubier, wasn't it?
Don't you think it's suspicious that Oubier has urgent business at the docks?
Not in the slightest, young lady. He's gone to oversee the unloading of cargo, an exhibition of Mayan sculpture on loan from Mexico City.
What's the name of the ship?
The Xibalba Princess, moored down by Tower Bridge. Why do you ask?
Just wondering.
I was just wondering if it was the Condor Transglobal.
I didn't steal the stone. I was nowhere near it.
So who do you suppose did steal it?
It was Oubier, not the Japanese tourist.
It must have been Oubier.
Huh! Begging your pardon, but he's a man of letters. A professor.
So was Moriarty. Man of letters or not, he's your culprit.
I agree.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
There's a key in there. Yoink.
It would probably be less.
We have to go nick some stuff from the cabinet.
The cabinet was locked. The cabinet contained a dagger decorated with Mayan designs. The key unlocked the case.
Yoink. And I'll have that.
I locked the case again and took the key.
Bless you. Sneezed. The key fit this cabinet?
The key did...
Ah, we can use the dagger though to pick the lock, right? Uh-huh.
The cabinet was locked.
No, okay. I think we have to get out this way.
I didn't need to make a call.
Okay.
Excuse me, miss. Please don't touch the exhibits.
I mean, I only nicked the dagger. You didn't see that, did you, you idiot?
Look at this. The thief left this key in the cabinet.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That makes the theft an inside job, right?
Oh
Yep.
dear.
It's Professor...
In other words, the thief
Yeah.
was Professor Wood.
He half-inched
Well,
it.
let's leave
He
that for
nicked
the
it.
police to decide, shall we? I better phone them right away.
Yep. Go on then. Go phone them. I'm just going to get out of this bit here.
Hello?
I knew I had nothing to worry about if the police were called.
Yes, I'll hold.
But I had to catch up with Oublier, and fast.
Well, that's funny. Pick the lock. There we go.
I levered the handle open with the thin dagger.
Bye-bye. Well, that was a nice quick trip to London. Feel familiar with the accent and all that.
The room had been decorated to resemble the interior of a sailing ship. It was disturbingly effective.
It's really cool. I like it. Ship's log.
March 20th, 1670 fix. Engaged frigate off San Salvador? It was garbage. Huh. I guess being a pirate didn't require too many academic qualifications. The
No.
passage went on to describe how Ketch had got wind of the approach of a fleet of English ships. It seemed the new governor had not shared his predecessor's views on Ketch's activities. They were out for his blood.
Well-
Sailed to that place where I made secure my fortune. I returned safe in the knowledge that the governor shall not discover that which I had hidden. For is it not writ that 'tis easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle?
Ah. There's the lantern. Yoink.
Holding that lantern, I felt kinda biblical. Like Jesus or Florence Nightingale.
Not really biblical as Florence Nightingale, is it? Pretty sure you use it on here.
The lantern fitted so precisely in the inkwell, it could only be deliberate. That might come in useful in ticklish situations.
Aha. Right, let's have a look at this chart. We might get some clues from the map.
Okay, I've had my hands on an historical document. Now what?
Put it on the desk.
The chart fitted exactly into the recess on the top of the desk.
We need to fit something in the pen holder to show us where it is.
Captain Frederick Ketch, 1570. Around his neck was a cross. Maybe he was a part-time pirate. The portrait might have made a nice souvenir, but it was too large to carry.
Yeah. I'll look in the chest.
Surprise!
It's Emily! And she has the cross.
What the? Who are you?
I'm Emily.
What were you doing in there, Emily?
Hiding. What are you doing here?
Grown-up stuff.
Grown-ups? I'm never gonna grow up, I'm not. You shouldn't be here. What's your name?
I'm George.
What, George?
Nice to meet you, Jaws.
George.
Jaws,
Jeez.
make your mind up.
That cross you're wearing, Emily?
Can I nab
My
it?
lucky Jesus cross.
It's just like the one Captain Ketch wore.
Uh-huh.
Can I borrow it?
Uh-uh.
What would you trade for that cross, Emily?
A puppy.
Well, I don't happen to have a puppy in my pocket right now. Can you think of anything else you'd trade?
Don't know.
Would you like to be drugged with a dart?
What can you tell me about Captain Ketch?
That's him on the wall, in the picture.
Yeah, I know. Scary-looking guy, huh?
He was my great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Yeah, you have his eyes. Why don't you go play with Rio?
I'm not allowed.
How come?
'Cause Aunt Frost says I'm not allowed out of the house. That's why, Mr. Nosybeak.
Too bad.
Yeah. Rio's a good kid.
Why don't you ask your other aunt if you can play with Rio?
Aunt Mina's cuckoo. Aunt Frost says so. She says when the Lord handed out common sense, Aunt Mina was off getting double portions of chin.
That's really harsh.
That Rio's a smart kid. He helped me outwit Bronson.
Rio is clever. He can spit ever so far.
Look, an ancient Mayan stone.
Is that a magic stone?
Well, I don't know about that.
No.
Would you like to play darts?
No?
Oh, come on. I'll throw, you catch.
That's dangerous. Darts will stick in me and make me bleed.
Yeah, she's right.
Do you know how to use a theodolite?
We don't learn anything about surveying at my school. Not until 5th grade.
5th grade? I don't understand
too fragile to touch.
the American grade system. Going through the British schooling system, like, the grades just don't really. I don't understand it at all. Oh, what's in the barrel?
Yow! I should have known better than to put my hand in there. Grandma Stobbart had a nasty experience in a water butt once.
What was in there?
Whatever lived in that barrel could stay there as far as I was concerned.
Oh, something lives in there. Ring the bell.
Bells and all's well. Pirates were cool.
You have a sword.
It would have been easy to reach the cutlass and slip it in my pocket. It would also have been the most regrettable action of my life.
You got a whole theodolite in there, mate.
It was the quill I'd found in the Ketch Museum.
Okay. What next? Emily's wearing Ketch's cross, which could be important. How can I get it to give it to me? Yeah, let's go talk to Rio then.
What do you give to a small, irritating girl who asks about everything?
Try a conch. Delicate colors, interesting shape, and when you put it to your ear, you can hear the sea.
Yeah, why's that?
Usually because you're standing next to it.
Cool. Have you got one?
Yeah, but I promised it to my sister. She well vexed with me.
Why is your sister mad with you?
Well, last night, when I got home with our supper, she went wild. Rio, she said, how come all you ever catch is puffer fish? A sicker puffer fish. What I want is tiger fish. So don't bother come back home till you catch one, boy. I don't see how I'm gonna catch no tiger fish. All I have is a fishing pole and a worm.
Would you like the feathers?
Hey, this is just what you need to make a fly.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks. Let's hope them tiger fish hungry. A deal's a deal. Here's a conch.
Sweet. Thank you very much. Good luck, Rio. I'll trade it for your cross.
Why don't you run along and play?
Aunt Mina told me. Stay out of mischief.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to stay indoors, does it? On a beautiful day like today?
There's a storm coming.
Oh, nuts. You don't know that.
I
He
do
does.
so. I can see the whole world from the window.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm busy.
Yeah, you're being a bit mean, George.
Here, I've got a conch. Would you like it?
Dunno. Aunt Frost told me never to take presents from strange men.
I'm not a strange man.
Then why are you called Jaws, Jaws? That's a stupid name.
I'm not called... Look, conch, pretty. Swap for the cross, yes or no? Right, this thing's going out the window.
Okay. We'll do swapsies.
Cool. Then, the cross goes in the pen holder.
Ketch's cross slipped snugly into the pen holder.
What you doing, Jaws?
I've put your cross in this little hole in the desk.
X marks the spot.
Impulse, mainly, with a dash of irrational intuition.
Silly. Only women have intuition.
The lantern cast a strong light over the desktop. The light cast a shadow of the cross. And the shadow fell precisely over a small, unnamed island shaped like a skull.
Well, now we know where we have to go.
That must be it. Ketch's Treasure Island.
Uh-oh. That's Zombie Island. It's a bad place.
No kidding? Well, bad place or not, that's my next port of call.
Can I come too?
The hell you can.
I never get to leave the house.
Oh, poor Emily. Solved an ancient puzzle which points me to Ketch's Island. Poor Emily. Right. Rio's got a boat. He can take us there, right? Or just have to get him something else. He can have the cat if he likes. It's worth a go, right? Where Jaws, where you going? Now, are we talking Jaws the shark, or are we talking Jaws the villain from Bond? It's an important distinction, they're very different.
Would you take me to, Zombie Island?
In this weather? You're madman.
The rain will keep the zombies indoors.
Yeah, why zombies?
Just say I did meet a zombie. What would you do?
There ain't no zombies on Zombie Island. At least, not anymore. It's uninhabited.
Good.
That's
what
good.
do you mean, not anymore?
You still want to go?
I guess.
Well, I ain't had no luck with them tiger fish. And with the mood my sister is in, I'll be safer with the zombies.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Rio. I told you Rio was a good kid. Hey, Jess. How are we? To Zombie Island! Woo! Yeah! Get off! Get off the island, Bronson, you sack of shit! Cheers, Rio. Appreciate you, my lad. Oh, wear shoes now, though.
So, this was Zombie Island. Somehow I'd been expecting something more sinister.
Mr. Caribbean, it can't be that
Come on,
sinister.
Rio. Let's find that treasure.
No, thanks. I'm staying right here.
Oh, come on. You said yourself there's no zombies left.
Yeah, but that was while there was a big pile of seawater between me and this place. All me have now is this little bit between the boat and the shore, and I'm hanging on to it.
Alright, fair enough, my man. Up we go.
It was too high. I couldn't get up there.
Oh. You got something I could use to climb with?
That Emily sure asks a lot of questions.
Rest it, man. This whole Emily business just isn't funny.
Look, we're obviously at cross purposes here. I'm talking about Emily Ketch.
Yeah, and so am I. He was my friend. Her aunts hated it, but we did move together, you know. She used to be real keen at hide and seek. It could take hours to find her. One time, the last time, it took days. She must have shouted and screamed herself hoarse, but there was nobody to hear her.
Where'd she hidden herself?
Captain Ketch's old sea chest. The only way to open it was from the outside.
Oh.
Suddenly, I didn't feel so good. We never exchanged another word about Emily Ketch.
She'd been in there for ages. Can we borrow the net?
The cliff was steep. Too steep to climb without handholds. And I couldn't find any.
Rio, can I have a net, please?
Could I borrow your net?
Yeah, man, no problem.
Cheers, Rio. You're a solid lad.
You planning on catching some fish?
Nope. I'm after a big rock.
Okay, net climb.
Well, here I go. Wish me luck, Rio.
Good luck, George. Watch out for the Walking Dead.
Oh, I will. And back to London.
I stumbled down dark stairwells for what seemed like forever, until suddenly I found myself, wow,
This is so cool.
in an abandoned London Underground station. This place must have been closed down decades ago.
Reminds me of the Aldwych station from Tomb Raider 3. Look at the map, shall we? Where are we?
It looked just like the modern one. The date on the poster was before I was born. A latch lock stopped me getting into the cupboard.
Can we not just, like, use the dagger on it? Yeah, there we go.
The blade of the dagger just fitted between the door and the soft wood frame. The door gave slightly, and then held firm.
Oh. Okay, so we're not getting into that panel yet.
The machine wasn't about to weigh me for nothing.
Oh, yes. Put some pennies in, right? Vending machine. Chocolate bars. Yeah, chocolate bars.
The machine needed to be fed a coin before it would operate.
Right. Are there any coins?
The cup was empty.
Oh.
The tray was empty.
What about...
The slot was much too thin for my fingers.
Do we put the dagger in the slot?
The blade was too thick for the narrow slot.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
The machine looked like it had sold its last ticket a long time ago. One D only was embossed below the coin slot. Something protruded slightly from the slot.
Ah. What you got in your bag, Nico?
There was nothing very useful in my bag, just a single hair clip.
Ah, a hair clip. There we go. Push the coin in. Cha-chink.
I pushed the hair clip into the slot and whatever was stuck there disappeared into the machine.
Oh. Okay, coin reject. Here we go. Got a coin.
I pulled out an old English penny. It was an old English penny coin. On one side was Britannia, managing to look both virginal and matronly. On the other was the head of King George VI, looking much the same. An ancient bar of chocolate dropped into the tray at the bottom of the machine. And as a special bonus, the penny dropped through to the reject bucket.
Woohoo! Free chocolate and we got our money back. Hell yeah.
I took the ancient bar of chocolate. I pulled out an old English penny. It was a very old bar of chocolate with a row of boys pictured on the wrapper.
Right. Can we get a ticket?
The penny was too large to fit into the slot.
Can we use the hair clip on that?
I didn't want to get the hair grip jammed in the slot.
What about the dagger?
The blade was too
About the key? No.
It was an old ticket machine. A sign read, Tickets 3D.
D. There was a ghost. Oh shit, I've never seen that before. Did you see the ghost? I've never seen that before. That's so fucking cool. I have played this game so many times and I've never seen that. Speak to the ghost.
The ghost obviously didn't want to talk.
Oh,
Perhaps it was shy.
Nico's just so blasé about it. Holy shit. Oh my god, I've never seen that before.
I put the old penny into the slot, the needle twitched rustily, and the machine spat out a card.
What does the card say, Nico?
The weight was in imperial units. It meant nothing to me. The card also had my fortune on it. A family quarrel will turn out to your advantage.
13 stone. Alright.
I remembered my student days when I regularly forgot my house keys. A wiggle with the thick card between the frame and the lock, and the latch lifted.
Yeah, we're through. Ah! The train will now stop at this platform so we can get on. I mean, we don't have a ticket, but... who gives a shit, right?
The train was my ride out of there. I could worry about not having a ticket when I got to the dock.
Nico doesn't give a shit. Go, George, go! Well, we made it into Zombie Island. Let's go, George. Oh, I remember this part of the game. There's a lot of exploring to do. We have to find the right path. Take some reeds. We can.
One reed was enough.
You sure? Why don't we take some more? Okay. What's in the hole?
As soon as I stooped to investigate the hole, its inhabitant disappeared into the darkness.
They're like spiders. You got the reed?
The end of the reed had been neatly bitten off.
Huh.
Now I knew what was living in there. A long-toothed, snarling, furry wild thing.
Oh, yes, that's its technical name.
The reed was a lot shorter since that creature had savaged it.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got this way we can go. This way we can go. Yeah, we have to go this way. This place is a bit of a maze. It's about finding the correct path. Ah, we made it. Initials.
Initials carved into the stone read F.K. Frederick Ketch had been here.
Either that or someone tried to write fuck and then decided not to. Holes for a theodolite. Yep, theodolite out of your trousers. Love that. Have a nose, shall we?
The hill I was on had now I had to see what I could see. A needle rock. Eye of the needle?
Ah. Okay. Yeah, so that's Needle Rock over there. Okay. The maze of junction, trying to find my way through. Turn to the cliff top where you first arrived at the island. Take the exit on the lower right. This will lead you to an area inhabited by a wild boar. Okay. There we go. We made it. Oh, it's the wild boar. It's this game's goat. If you remember the goat from the first game. Hey, piggy, 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 piggy.
The boar's expression said, "Forget it, Stobbart."
Yeah. We like blow dart. We're going to make a blow dart to piss it off.
The dart fitted snugly into the reed. Great. I was tooled up and dangerous.
What I thought it was used for. Shoot the boar, and then I think we have to grab the... Oh, there we go. We just got rid of it. Bye, piggy, piggy. George understands the pigs, you see. He knows what they're talking about. This way or this way? Go this way. Good old Georgie boy. Ah. Eye of the needle. Here it is.
The creeper just came away from the rock as I pulled it. The creeper didn't look like it would hold my weight.
No. Okay, we have to get the... Because we've got the theodolite up on the... It's too slippery, George. George. No.
No good. I'd have to be bitten by a radioactive spider before I stood any chance of getting up there.
Well, it's a Spider-Man reference. Okay, so net and theodolite together. Then we chuck it up on the rock, I believe.
The marker clipped firmly onto the net.
Then we use that with that. And we chuck it up on top of the stone.
Great. I'd created some sort of creeper marker fishing net assembly. Sometimes I terrify myself with my creative genius.
Sometimes my genius. It astounds me. There we go. And then you can pull it over. And then we should be able to see it with the theodolite now.
I'd successfully got the marker into a position near the top of the needle simply by using the kind of lateral thinking that can get you institutionalized.
It's you to a T, George. It's you to a T. Right, now we have to go find our marker. Because that will give me the location. Somewhere around. There it is.
It was the marker which I had raised up the needle of rock. I could see the marker I had fastened on the rock down in the forest, and right in line with it, the rock I was looking for.
Right, there we go. Now we know where we have to go. Down this way. That rock down the bottom there. As George prepares to return to the shaman's village, Nico finds herself below London's Tower Bridge. Oh, look, it's this dude. We found the boat, at least. This bit is really dangerous, like... You have to slowly make your way past the guard. If I remember rightly. Go, Nico, go! Go, 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 go! Quick, climb up the ladder! Quick, 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 quick! He's coming! There we go. Right. I think I remember what to do. You open this. Then you hide. I think he checks it out and then you have to use the broom to lock him in there. He's like, what? What the fuck? What is that open for? Go! Grab the broom. Use it on the handle. And now he's stuck.
Got you.
Ta-da! Okay, next thing is we need to get in there without our friend Pablo over there seeing us.
But the Collard woman was there. They'll know it was me.
But you have the stone. The right stone, you're sure?
Yes, of course, it's the Jaguar stone. No possible mistake. Here it is.
Told you UBA nicked it, look.
Karzak, please. The police will be looking for me soon. You're going to get me out of the country, aren't you?
Stop your whining, UBA. Do you have any idea what this stone symbolizes?
I thought you just wanted it to frighten the natives.
Fool. I intend to cast this stone into the sea.
But why? It's unique.
Exactly. With it gone, the Mayan priest's plan to destroy Tezcatlipoca cannot succeed.
I can assure you that Tezcatlipoca is a mythical figure.
Such a small mind you live in. Tezcatlipoca is real. I have seen him in my dreams. We have spoken of his plans for this world. We have spoken of your part in these plans.
My part?
He told me you would be useful. He told me how to crush your spirit by turning you to drugs.
My wife died. You know that full well. She was my world, my everything.
And now? You are no longer useful. She called out your name as she died, you know?
What? What are you saying?
And then they thought you'd done it. It all worked perfectly.
Karzak killed UBA's wife.
You? You bastard! You monster! For the love of God, Karzak!
Which one?
Quick, Nico, go steal the stone.
I couldn't just rifle his body without making sure he was really dead.
Well, he's very dead.
There were no signs of life, but I checked that UBA really was beyond help.
Quick, grab the stone. Get the
We were going to need the stone to thwart Karzak. I knew UBA would have approved.
Yep. Yoink.
It was the Jaguar stone, all right.
Oh! And stab Karzak with knife. Now run! After battling through the jungle, George approached the beach below the Pillar Rock. When...
Pirates?
IRL pirates!
I was about to make good my escape when... Cut!
Not real pirates.
Who the hell are you?
I can explain everything.
Don't bother.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were making a movie.
So who are you?
Stobbart. George Stobbart. 2 B's and 2 T's.
It's okay, Mr. Hawks. He wasn't in the shot.
Hawks? This had to be Carlton Hawks, the newest enfant terrible of Tinseltown. I'd read about him. Mailroom boy makes good. Nice to know it was still possible to get to be a director armed with only an encyclopedic knowledge of postal charges.
Stay out of the way, surfer boy. I'll deal with you later.
Surfer
boy? So yeah, welcome to the film set, where this guy looks a bit like Guybrush Threepwood from Monkey Island. When Monkey, exactly.
What's the name of the movie?
Are you trying to be funny?
No.
It's Treasure Island, the only book I ever read twice.
Ah.
I don't recall any girls in Treasure Island.
Gotta think box office. People like that kind of thing.
Right.
What other changes have you made to the story?
Just a few minor details.
You haven't written out Long John Silver.
Are you questioning my integrity as an artist?
Yes.
Of course Silver's still in it. We've even hung on to Captain Flint.
His parrot.
His trained attack falcon. Why do you think Blind Pew's blind?
Trained attack falcon.
Did you say you've changed the ending of the story?
That's right.
Do they find the treasure?
Yeah, but that comes later, after they've escaped the volcanic eruption.
A volcano?
Sure. Krakatoa.
All the millions spent on a movie, and nobody thinks to buy an atlas.
I say Krakatoa, wrong part of the world, mate.
Who's playing Jim Hawkins?
Haiku McEwen. Oh, don't tell me you've never heard of it.
I don't go to the movies too often.
Jeez. Haiku is only the hottest teen star in Hollywood. That's why we're on such a tight schedule. Gotta film the close-ups before he hits puberty.
Oh, okay.
Who's the leading lady?
Don't you recognize her? That's Sharon Kowalski.
Oh, right. I'd never heard of her.
I love George's reactions.
You know what the locals call this place, don't you?
No, but I guess you're gonna tell me.
Zombie
Island.
Zombies?
A crazed gleam came into his eye.
Get me the writers. Get me makeup. I want zombie pirates in this movie by the end of today.
Ironically, Pirates of the Caribbean with ghost pirates. Obviously, this came out before Pirates of the Caribbean, so... Hello, man.
Hi, I'm George Stobbart.
My name's Harris. Most people call me Flash.
You're the cameraman, right?
Why,
That's right.
Why did they call you
Because
Flash?
you're on a sex offenders register.
You used to be a stills photographer?
Nope.
I decided not to pursue the subject. There was nothing else I wanted to ask the cameraman.
Flash, because he's on a sex offenders register. Yep. Who's this dude? With a stunt double.
Hi, George Stobbart.
Hello, mate.
You're English, right?
Blimey, you don't miss much, do you? Bert Savage. Have you seen what the caterers laid on today? Buns and pancakes.
That's awful.
It's an improvement on yesterday. The buns are stale, but the pancakes are bloody lovely.
Alright, mate. The pancakes are bloody lovely.
How long have you been in the movie business?
Flipping years, mate. Absolutely flipping years. I was in the army before that. Thought to myself, you've been risking your bleeding neck every day, why not cash in on it like?
So you became a stuntman, just like that?
Nah, of course not. I had to do the training first.
Oh, yeah, yeah. What did I accidentally click on? Oh, there we
What
go.
training does a stuntman do?
A lot.
First they told me to stand in the road. Then they rammed me down. Straight up. Drove at me with a car. I couldn't believe it. I was up on the bonnet and over the other side before I realised he wasn't stopping. Then they threw me downstairs a bit and gives me a certificate.
I love the subtitles are in like Southern English as well. Downstairs. I love that. As a Southern Englishman myself, I appreciate that.
Did you ever work with Carol Climax?
The Dirty Dachshund? I'll say. Flipping princess, mate.
I heard she was very beautiful.
Mind you, she acted like one too. Ordering this, demanding that.
She was Ubier's wife.
Did you ever meet Bertrand de Oubier?
Meet him? No. I saw him a few times, though. He didn't like his wife being in films.
Do you think Oubier murdered his wife?
No.
Wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Kazak
Mind you,
did it.
there
We
were
just
plenty
found
of
that
people
out.
who could have done her in.
I thought the public loved her.
Yeah, but people who knew her saw the other side.
Right. You like my stone?
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
What's that, mate? Stone axe?
No, it's just a piece of polished stone.
Very nice indeed. Shine it up a bit, you get a few bob for that.
Yeah. I'm gonna nick the food now.
The bun was so stale it felt like a small rock.
Yoink. Okay, I will have to do something with those. Let's talk to everyone first.
Hey there, I'm George Stobbart.
Well, hi, handsome. You're cute. I wish it was you playing the lead male instead of that kid.
I can't act, ma'am.
So what? I bet you can kiss.
I couldn't believe I was having this conversation with a real movie star. What's it like sharing the spotlight with an actor who's young enough to be your son?
What do you mean?
What do you think of Hawke's treatment of Treasure Island?
It's okay, I guess. I never saw the original.
It's a book. One of my favorites.
Really? The novelization's out already?
Oh my god.
What part are you playing?
Pirate Babs, the ruthless and passionate lady buccaneer. It's a great part. I get to kiss a lot, and I kick ass. Like the boots?
Yeah, the boots are awesome. Oh, don't... Oh, God, we're going to show the thong.
What do you think of these?
Ew, they're awful.
I agree.
You have no idea how much you've just gone up in my estimation.
Love it. But my boat art?
I found this reed in the swamp on the other side of the island.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I used it to shoot a poisoned dart at a wild boar. It was a real-life drama, not just a scene from a movie.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
She was having trouble with the whole real life is not a movie concept.
Oh, dear. Like my stone?
Take a look at this ancient Mayan artifact.
That's just a hunk of stone with a picture scratched on it.
In a way, I guess. You don't happen to have seen anything similar, have you?
No.
Yeah, it was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? Got a bun.
Would you like this bun?
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Hawks is watching me. Don't let him see it. Oh, he's looking right at me.
What's the matter?
Never mind. Just put that cake away and pretend you weren't talking to me.
Right, okay. Fair enough. Hi, Q McEwen.
Hi there, George Stobbart.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Haiku McEwen.
You're playing Jim Hawkins, right?
Jimbo. I had Mr. Hawks change his name.
Jimbo Hawkins.
Jimbo Hawkins.
Is your name really Haiku?
Yeah. It was my mom's idea, okay? When I was born, I was so small and perfectly formed I reminded her of a Japanese poem.
Well, I guess it could have been worse. She could have called you Limerick.
That's my middle name.
Oh.
Did you always want to be an actor?
I don't think of what I do as acting, man.
You're not alone.
It's more like I'm the voice of my generation. What I'm saying for the kids on the street.
Which is what? I'm crap, I'm going nowhere?
Huh? What are you saying, man?
Savage.
Stobbart, get out of shot. Positions, everybody.
I'll get a flip chart and explain it to you later, Haiku.
Okay.
Haiku, baby, are you ready?
Okay, man. Which scene is this?
You've been captured by Silver's accomplice, Pirate Babs, who's fallen in love with you.
That whirring sound you can hear? It's Robert Louis Stevenson spinning in his grave.
Yeah. Poor Treasure Island.
Okay, people.
What's
Top
Hollywood
page
done to you?
76, Sharon.
What about my big speech?
It's been cut. Everybody ready? Up to speed. Quiet on the set. Okay, let's make magic.
Oh, please.
And action!
Why don't you forget that dumb old squire and his bunch of merry men? Can't you see we were made for each other?
I know, but Squire Trelawney saved my life, Captain Babs. Why, if it hadn't have been for him, that giant octopus would have made mincemeat out of me.
But right now he thinks you're a traitor. He's locked you out of the stockade, Jimbo.
That 20-foot-high wall with spikes might have kept out Silver's men, but it ain't gonna stop me.
Oh, Jimbo.
And cut! Good heavy breathing, Sharon.
Natch, I'm a pro.
Did you get the heavy breathing, Flash?
Did I ever, boss? You should have made this movie in 3D.
Haiku, you were great. We're setting up for the stunt now, so get a bite to eat.
Stuntman time.
Savage, on set, damn it.
Right. Now we cause mischief. Right. I think we combine this with this.
I had to...
This with this? I'm pretty sure we give it to Bert. Happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday. Would you like Canadian maple syrup on a pancake?
Would you like a pancake, Bert?
Don't mind if I do.
Yum, yum, yum.
Pancake oozed maple syrup all over Bert's chins.
You put bloody syrup on that pancake. Now it's messed me all up.
Oh no, what a shame. And now we've got to like do something with the... Oh. Throw the rock in the bush. And all the bugs will go for him. Yeah, there they go. They're going to go for the syrup.
Those hornets were not pleased. As I walked towards the...
They go to the syrup.
Get that camera rolling. This could be good.
Yeah, we did it.
Cut and printed. That was brilliant, folks.
She's fainted. Another hornets have gone after her.
The next scene is down on the beach. This is where Hawkins finds the treasure in the Cave of the Crabs.
Would those be giant killer crabs by any chance?
Giant mutant killer crabs with attitude.
So bad. Oh no, Pirate Babs fainted.
There it was. The rock I'd seen from the camel's hump. Now that I was close up, I could make out a small cave near the top of the pillar.
Nice. Well, we know where we've got to go.
Hey, you! Trouble!
Oh, me?
Oh, he's not going to let us, is he? Oh, you bastard. I need to go up and get the treasure.
I want you to stay right where I can keep an eye on you.
I'm not one of your lackeys, Hawks. I go where I like.
Not here, you don't. The movie company has rented this island for the duration. You're trespassing. Do as you're told or you're gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is just piss-taking of Hollywood movies when they get hold of a book and they just absolutely destroy it. Okay, so we somehow have to get up there.
Yeah, hang on there a minute, champ. No messing with the equipment or the Union will be down on you.
Oh, okay.
He looks a bit down in the dumps. What's the matter?
What do you think of Haiku McEwen?
What's to think? The kid will have earned more by the time his balls drop than I'll earn in a lifetime. Good luck to him.
I mean, fair enough. Let's go and apologise to Bert. I do feel sorry for him. Getting him attacked by murder hornets.
Hi, Bert. Don't you eye me. Fine friend you turned out to be.
What's the problem?
Huh.
Do not like the syrup?
Would you like this pot of syrup?
No way. I'm messed up enough already.
Poor Bert.
I've had a great idea. How about you dress up as Jim Hawkins and climb up to that cave over there?
What cave? That cave? You must think I'm balmy. I did me back in being chased by them hornets over that flaming stockade wall. No way am I going up there.
Well, that narrowed the field.
I'll do it.
What's it like to work with Carlton Hawk?
Flipping misery, mate.
That's fair.
Look, Bert, what's wrong?
You got a bloody nerve. If I didn't know better, I'd have thought you gave me that pancake just so them hornets would go for me.
No!
Bert, you wounded me. How can you think that?
Well, by looking at the evidence.
I mean, I did. To be fair.
I don't know why you still want to be a stuntman anyway.
This is all I know, isn't it? If I don't do this, what do I do?
Well, how about being a stunt coordinator?
Being a what?
You stand around in a big jacket and a baseball cap, telling the stunt people what to do.
I can do that.
Hey, you've done the job for years and you're not dead. That's gotta be good for morale.
Well, I don't know.
You get your own megaphone.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
George Stobbart, international adventurer and roaming careers advisor.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, dear me. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, George. Never change.
What films have you worked on in the past?
Remember Death Stalker of the 10th grade?
Nope.
Psychotic biker what crashed into the school bus? That was me. Or what about They Prayed to Satan? I was the bloke in the hospital scene. You know, the one who caught fire, fell through the flipping skylight.
I don't think I caught those. Must be cool getting to travel the world like this.
Yeah, nice here, innit? My Beryl used to love the seaside.
Bit different
They
from the
had
seaside.
Clacton.
Oh, Clacton!
Billy deals washed down with a bottle of brown. Quick feel on a big wheel and a stroll around the town. Course, them days, you could live like a flipping king on 10 bob a night. Tombola, frothy coffee at the cap or the prom.
You know, I don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about.
That must sound like a foreign language to an American, but I understood exactly what he was saying. Exactly what he was saying down at Clacton, down the seafront. Clacton's in Essex, by the way. It's like cheap seaside front with like amusements and seaside donuts and oh man, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Okay, well, let's chat to Haiku, shall we?
Hey, Haiku.
Yo, Haiku, how's it going, my man? He's not very happy, I don't think.
Yeah, man.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask him.
Oh, okay. Well, what happened to Pirate Babs? Is she just like... She's not in the scene, I take it. She's probably gone home. I don't blame her.
I was talking to Mr. Savage, the stuntman. Is he all right?
What makes you say that?
He's not making any sense.
The guy's English.
Oi! Oi! What's your tone? Bloody Yank. I don't mean that, by the way. What about the rock that looks there's no nice way of putting this. There's really... I'm just going to come out and say, that rock looks like a dick. It looks like a Jabs. Jabs
Why
on rock.
don't you use that cave up on the rock pillar at the end of the beach?
We don't have a stuntman anymore.
Hey,
I'll do it.
I'll do the stunt.
Me.
I appreciate the offer, but if you fall, you'll sue us.
No, I won't.
Everybody hear that?
I heard it.
Good enough, we're covered. Got any experience?
Loads.
Death-defying leaps, desperate fistfights, getting caught in explosions, you name it.
Okay, people, move
Yep.
out. We're shooting the scene at the end of the beach.
No, we're not. The camera's still bogged down.
Shoot, I forgot about that. No go, Stobbart. We'll have to use this cave after all.
What about the handheld camera?
You don't look happy.
Why should I be happy? Look at that cave. It's supposed to be where the treasure is.
So?
Look at it. It's crap. Does that look like the sort of place anybody would hide treasure? I should have had props build me a proper damn cave. A cinematic cave.
What do you mean, a cinematic cave?
One with drama. Danger. One that looks like the mouth of a big stone skull would be cool, but I'd settle for drama and danger.
It was a portable movie camera. Flash?
Yep.
We can't film at the Needle Rock because the camera's bogged down, right?
We can use the handheld.
So why can't we use the portable camera instead?
You know, that's a pretty smart idea.
So they call me George Smart Stobbart for nothing.
That's a dramatic cave if ever I saw one.
Hell
We
yeah.
ain't got a stabilized harness for it. The camera'll wobble.
Did D.W. Griffiths have a stabilized harness when he made Birth of a Nation?
You're right, damn it. Hitchcock. Wells. None of them needed one. For crying out loud, Sam Raimi stabilized his camera on a plank.
Well, there you go. If it's alright for Sam Raimi, it's alright for us.
Hot dog. We're gonna do a cinema verite pirate movie. George, get to wardrobe. We're gonna make you a star. On
Yeah.
my way.
George Stobbart, international mystery solver and stuntman. Ready for the big reveal? Ta-da!
Ready when you are, Mr. Hawks.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. We found it.
It was the stone which Ketch had captured from the Spanish. The Eagle Stone.
Yeah, we found it. Return to the shaman's village. Nico finds the village burning, but no signs of George.
I returned to Quaramonte and found that George had left a message with Conchita. He'd already left for the Indian village, so I hurried to catch up with him. When I arrived, I found a scene of desolation.
And the guard's underpants. No, the village is burnt.
These sunglasses are George's.
Oh shit.
George, where are you?
It's this guy.
Titipoco.
Titipoco.
I'm almost glad to see you.
Where's George? He's got a gun. Oh, he's got a lighter. You cheeky little bastard.
You little asshole. What happened here? Are you responsible for this? And where's George? Have you seen him? He was pointing to the remains of a burned-out hut.
Well, we got all the stones. Guess we're going to go save the world now. But I'm going to leave it here for today because we're actually quite near the end of the game. And I think it's got another hour or so left. But thank you so much for watching. See you guys. Take it easy. Bye.